Hey, good morning, y'all. It's your boy Vari, the kid, coming to you live from my home office. So listen, it's a beautiful Sunday morning here. We're actually about to get some snow. We're actually about to get like 3 to 6 inches, I think. Kind of Yeah. I said ridic because that's exactly what that is. So look, not super excited about that. I was excited about spring being here, but hey, you know what? I will take it. And I'll look for the blessing in it too, because you know what? Maybe we needed the snow. Maybe we need a little bit more, moisture for the trees and stuff. Who knows? But listen, the reason why I was shooting this video, was because I want to ask a very, very important question that I think a lot of people, if they ask themselves this on a regular basis, that they would see a dramatic change in the way they carry themselves and a dramatic change in the way they produce in their business, right? In the way they interact with people. And so the question is, do you know your value, right? Or do you even have an idea of your value, right? And when I speak of this, I'm talking in a business term, right? For instance, I know there's some of you who have been in this industry for, just a couple of years. Hold on a second. Stupid light. So I know there's some of you who've been in this industry, for a couple of years. Some of you have been here for longer than that. Some of you just, a really short time. But using myself as an example, right? I've been in the industry since September of 2013, I believe. September 2013 was when I first got online, and since then, I've spent, this is just a rough estimate, on educational products, seminars, events, trainings, coaching. I've probably spent close to about $18,000 since getting started, just on my education. And as far as like my business stuff, that means just like the startup for the business, my tools, subscriptions and stuff, monthly subscriptions and all that stuff. Probably another $6,000 or $7,000 on top of that. And so speaking from just my personal experience, my example, right? I know that my time, my value, just from what I've invested into my education and the time that I've invested into implementing my education, that my time is valuable. I know that if I want to charge for coaching, I can charge $1,000 for coaching. Why? Because my knowledge is that valuable. And a lot of people, and myself included, overlook that. We tend to, only focus on what's right in front of us, and sometimes forget to look deeper or at the bigger picture. Sometimes we have this funnel view, right? This tunnel vision, and right outside of the vision, right? If we just open it up a little bit wider, is our breakthrough, right? Or is something that is so profound that if we just open up our mind, if we open up our sights, if we just open up our thinking, in order to encompass and include this thing, that our lives, our business, everything would be totally transformed into something that is almost unrecognizable from where you're at right now, right? If you're not getting the results that you want right now. And so I ask you, do you understand your value? Do you know your value, right? Do you feel that you could charge for your knowledge and experiences? And do you Do you understand that because of that, right, because of your knowledge and experience, whatever you've invested, there are people who have not, who don't know what you know. There are people who have not had the experiences that you've had and are willing to pay you if you ask for it, right? They are willing to pay if you ask, right? They are gladly willing to pay. But first, you have to know your value and you have to be willing to ask, right? When your time is there, you need to be compensated for your time. If your time is valuable, then you need to be compensated for your time. Now, I'm not saying that every time somebody shoots you a message or asks you, hey man, can you help me out with this, or can you give me a tip on this or whatever, that you say, oh, I need to charge you, $100 for this hour. What I'm saying is, you have the ability to be appropriately compensated for your time, effort, and investment into your own education and personal development. And, that's valuable. That's extremely valuable. And so, I challenge you out there to just evaluate yourself. Ask yourself, over the course of however long I've been in this industry, what have I learned? What have I invested in my education? What have I invested in time as far as application and implementation, and experiences? What have I learned that doesn't work? What have I learned that does work, right? What have I learned huge mistakes to avoid that other people would, if they avoided them, would save them thousands and thousands of dollars, right? Those are the things you can ask yourself. Develop a list. And, just think about that. Maybe you want to start, in addition to whatever you're doing, providing some sort of services on the side, a coaching service, a traffic service, some sort of service, right? Where you are building your brand, and increasing your value, right? And so that's just my little spiel for the day. I hope you guys got some value from this. I hope you understand that you are powerful beings and that you have value right now, right? If you're watching this video to the end, then that tells me that something inside of you is setting off these little things in your head that's saying, hey, listen, you need to watch this video because you have value, and this is specifically regarding you and your value, right? And